I'm Darrell Whiteman, the interim executive director of the Overseas Ministry Study Center, and I'm here to have a conversation with Ravi and Massey David. They will be our senior mission scholars in residence next year for the 2016-2017 academic year. So, Ravi, I met you 5 or 6 years ago, and Massey the same time. I think it was in Malacca. And I'd like for the people who are viewing this film to get a sense of who you are and what your passions are. What brings you relatedly to this hour?
Okay. Thank you, Darrell. It's good to be over here. And over the years, the things that summarize our passion and our ministry involvement has been to equip and encourage people who are in ministry leadership in different parts of the world. Because as I travel and engage with people, I realize that mission leadership can be lonely, can be challenging, and there are huge expectations placed upon mission leaders by different people. And I would like to spend time with mission leaders, listening to them, encouraging them, and being supportive of them in their role and the particular issues that they face in their particular context of ministry. So it's not generalized as such, but it's actually listening to people's stories and understanding how they are, how their personality is responding to the challenges of that arise out of their context. And for this, I think, along with encouragement, there needs to be equipping, wherein there needs to be a component of ongoing learning, both about ourselves, about our God, about our world, and about the particular ministry that God is calling us to.
Well, I think you've come to the right place because this multi-ethnic, multicultural community, all focused on God's mission in the world, is about encouraging and equipping. So I think you're going to be in the right place. Massey, what brings you to this time?
Well, as he said, since we as students, we've been in the ministry and we know that, what people go through. And our house has always been an open home. So I especially have been, ministering to women. I like spending time with women, listening to them. And more so nowadays, spending in mentoring, that's walking alongside them in their journey.
Well, the people who come here need encouragement, need mentoring, need someone to listen to their story. Oftentimes we are discouraged and there's no one to really hear our story. And so that will be a wonderful ministry that you'll have here among us. Now, you've only been with us for this sort of exploratory week. What are you discovering about OMSC? What attracts you to this kind of place that you'd want to come and spend a year as a senior mission scholar?
I think this is a place where you intentionally create time and space for ongoing spiritual refreshing, academic reflection, and community living. And I've been reading about the vision and mission of OMSC, and I'm able to resonate with that because it has all the components of what a weary mission leader would need to come away out of your context, to be in an international setting where there is so much of diversity around, and also a place where emphasis is placed on study and reflection as well, because each person brings their own special experience and richness of their personal stories, and doing all of that in the context of a learning environment, a serving environment, a community of love and care and fellowship. I think all of these components put together is what makes up OMSC.
So it's the integration of these things that attracts you here?
Yes.
Massey, what have you been observing?
Yeah, just the multicultural aspect and the community living, that the people are in here. It's interesting.
So when we have mission research scholars or senior mission scholars come, they frequently have some kind of project they're working on. So what do you envision your role being in terms of the kind of work that you'll be doing, and how would that relate perhaps to the residents who are going to be here?
Doing some writing, research and writing, on ecosystems of pastoral care, wherein I will look at the various components that God has placed in the big wide world from which people can draw on and be cared for in their pastoral ministries. So I will be exploring that. And another part is that being a professor of practical theology myself, I would like to assist and facilitate the residents and the participants who come for these programs to, besides their own spiritual renewal and refreshing, to be able to academically reflect on some of their own ministry actions which they do, and use this time of reflection to think about the various things that they do, and then when they go back to the field, they will their actions would be enhanced because of the times of reflection and interaction with
Wonderful.
people.
So you're going to be like a professor mentoring students. Mercy, what are sort of your goals for your time here?
Yeah, I look forward to spending time with families, having them over to our house, getting to know them, and spending time with them, listening to them, and praying with them.
Yeah, okay.